بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما. اللهم إنا نسألك الإخلاص والقبول وأن تنفعنا اللهم بما نقول. اللهم أمين. وبعد. Sister in Islam, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Tajweed 101 course. Simple step-by-step Tajweed course that enables you inshallah to read Al-Quran properly and understand its meaning. My name is Maghfira and you are watching Maghfira Education, the place to learn and know and understand how to read Al-Quran properly and understand its meaning. And we started Tajweed 101 course and this is lesson 5 of this series. We are going to start articulation point. But before we start the articulation point itself, we need a very important introduction about articulation point. What is the sound? It is the vibration in the air layer, okay, or in the atmospheric layers, which the human ear can perceive and can translate this vibration and can understand it. And the letter, it is a sound depend on articulation point to be produced, even it is a specific articulation point or approximate articulation point. So the sound is a vibration and the letter, it is a sound depending on an articulation point to be produced. The states of Arabic letters, each Arabic letter may be one of these states. Maybe sakin, it may be have a sukoon, or has a haraka, mutaharrik. And you know that the main harakat that we have is fatha, dhamma, kasra. If there is the normal harakat, fatha, dhamma, kasra, or if it is the longer harakat that is mad, okay, mad with alif, mad with waw, mad with ya. There is a combination between the two harakat, like for example in the sakin letter come with mutaharrik letter, it produces shadda, like for example abba, it is the reading the letter twice. The first one is sukoon, ab, then the second ba is fatha, ba, abba. This is the way of reading shadda. And we may have the mutaharrik with the noon sukoon, which is called tanween. Ban, bin, bun, when I have two fatha or two dhamma or two kasra or even their varieties. The articulation point is classified into two categories. Number one, approximate articulation point and a specific articulation point. Specific articulation point that I can say from this specific point, this letter is articulated. Approximate, I cannot make an arrow saying that from this particular point, this letter is articulated. It is a whole area. It is talking about a whole area. And the specific articulation point relies on a specific place of the areas of the tongue, throat, or the lips. While the approximate articulation point doesn't rely on a specific place of throat or tongue or lips. It is the whole area, the whole region. We have 4 main articulation points. It is al-jawf, the throat, the mouth, and the nasal cavity. Jawf, it is the empty space of a throat and mouth. The whole cavity of the throat and mouth is called jawf, as we inshallah going to understand later on. The throat, it is the neck, and then the mouth, which is divided it into four parts. Roof of the mouth, it is from the that share on articulation point, on pronouncing the letter, on producing the letter, the tongue, and the teeth, and the last one is the lips. So all of these are categorized under the mouth articulation point. And then the nasal cavity, which is the nasal passage, produces the ghunna sound. Okay, so we have jawf, throat, mouth, and nasal cavity. Mouth, it is roof of the mouth, tongue, teeth, and lips. What are the main articulation points that we have? Number one, or the first thing, is the nasal passage. And as you know that the nose or the nasal passage, it is the passage on or the ghunna sound. And we have the roof of the mouth share on reading the letter itself. The roof of the mouth, we have a bony part and fleshy part. So this is from the main articulation point that we have. Then we have the jawf. Jawf is the mouth cavity and the throat cavity. Throat cavity with the mouth cavity, they are the jawf. Then we have the throat itself. The throat, it is from the main articulation point that produces the Arabic alphabet. And the two lips are sharing two teeth, and the last one is the tongue. And the tongue really produces so many letters, maybe 18 letters, something like that. So these are the main articulation point that we have. So until this point, let's stop here. Inshallah, the next lesson we are going to start with the first articulation point, which is al-jawf. Jazakumullahu khairan for you watching. See you inshallah on the next video. See you on the next video. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakumullahu khairan. If you find this video, this content is beneficial, please don't forget to share it. Jazakumullahu khairan. Catch you on the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.